Well, happy Saturday, everyone. It's about 8 o'clock, 8:30 in the morning, September 3rd, and it's a really nice morning here in Shenandoah Valley. I am lining up my list of projects for the day. I managed to get the grass cut yesterday evening, Friday evening, which I'm not used to doing since my daughter Jillian was doing it, but well, we all know she's back at college now, so it's all on me, but it looks all right. So I think I showed in the last video some of the grass in the pasture got pretty high. So I'm gonna try today to get my cutter hooked up and do some mowing out in the pasture. And then while I was mowing the grass yesterday, I managed to run over one of our hoses that waters the pigs, and of course I got to patch that. Here's my mower. This is new to the farm this year. We were mowing with some older equipment. The Z422 Kubota 54-inch deck. I could have got a 60-inch deck on it, but I was mowing with a 50-inch zero turn, and it had some problems getting around a few areas here on the farm, so I decided not to go with a 60-inch, but this thing's a beast, and it does very well here on the property. Got the Kawasaki motor for those of you professionals out there. Here's my cutter. It's only a 5 foot for my little 33 horsepower Kubota. But it all works. I still got that chipper hooked up to it. It's doing some brush cleanup. So yeah, get that puppy hooked up and try to do some mowing today. I got to go get some diesel. What's up, Rochambeau? If anybody ever asks you, for those of you out there watching, if you want to play Rochambeau, just say no. So it sounded like a bunch of the chickens that we hatched earlier this year turned out to be roosters. And of course they're all bantams. So I'll have to figure out something to do with them. They ain't gonna be much for eating. Mulberry tree here, it's coming in really nice. I got another one over here, it's not doing as good. But yeah, here's my garden hose work. I did a good job on it. So yeah, that's a good run of hose I cut off. And I don't have the stuff to patch it right now, so I guess I'm gonna have to go to the store. And you boys are probably gonna need water. Oh yeah, I cut a good bit of it off. It's terrible. Yeah, y'all got a little bit of water. Ain't that right, Wiz? Wiz right here, Timber right there. As we see, Hazelnut's still back over here. I put the giant finger in the screen. She's the one with the white band. Probably still driving the boys crazy. Uh-oh. Here comes Francine. It ain't time to eat, sweetie. Get y'all coming out of there all dusty. I know it's a nice morning out here. Y'all should be enjoying some of the sun. What you doing, Clara?
I'm brushing Roche.
Why are you brushing him?
So his tail's nice and smooth and he looks even better.
He does look good.
Thank you. He stole Prince's food.
He stole Prince's food?
Yeah.
Well, Prince seems to be enjoying Rochambeau's food.
Yeah. Apparently. Roche said, oh, Prince has more food in his bucket. I'm going to take it.
Well, we do feed Prince a little bit more because his body condition isn't that great.
He's skinny.
All right, well, I'll let you keep brushing.
Thank you.
Do you want to talk about the rain rot?
I'm pretty sure it's going away right now. He had it all along his back. And Prince did too. Roche put that tail down.
So for those of you that are not familiar with horses, they get what's called rain rot. It's kind of like a bacteria. So
Bacteria.
it gets cold up here, so our horses will look like a woolly mammoth at times with the long hair.
Prince will. Roche has short hair, so he looks less like a woolly mammoth.
So Prince has a lot more fur, is what Clara was saying, than Rochambeau does. But we've had a lot of rain this year, so they started getting rain rot, and we got out here and really brushed them down and got some treatment on them, and everything is looking good now. So that's a good thing. And that's really the only problem we have with these horses, outside of Prince just being old.
The weight.
Prince over there, keeping weight on him. We have the vet out a couple times a year. We have the farrier. He comes out about every 8 weeks, and we always ask him, hey, how's the horse looking? Because we see him every day. And then we also have the equine dentist out about once a year, and he, he'll normally give us what his thoughts are as well. But Prince is, he's just an old man. So Clara really loves her horses, though, and she takes good care of them. So they definitely have a life. So, ain't that right, Rochambeau? Big weirdo. All right, it's time for me to go mow. All right, got everybody fed and watered this morning. Pigs are happy. I got diesel in the tractor, and I got that hose fixed. So now it's time to get my cutter hooked up. Claire's still up here tooling around with the horses. At least she was. Yeah, here's my amazing patch. Works like a charm. Lots of mowing to do today. I don't know if I'll get it all done, but I'm gonna get as much as I can, at least get some of it knocked down. 3301 warming up. I need to get the chipper off of there. But before I hook up the cutter, I need to grease the shaft and make sure everything's good to go here. Just give it a once over. We should be all right though. I don't have that many hours on this cutter, but it sure comes in handy. It's starting to warm up, and it is humid.
Over here, Popcorn. Hey, it's just me. Give you some good scratches. Huh? Boy. We talking? Yeah? What you think? I'll give you scratches and you want more? Good popcorn.
All right, we're back. It's afternoon now. Mowing is done for the time being. Go out here and show you the damage I did. Turned out to be a lot warmer today than I expected, but it's starting to cloud up. It's not supposed to rain until tomorrow, but it's feeling like we may get a little shower today. Here it's checking on the pigs. What are you weirdos doing other than dumping y'all's water? Must be nice. The bugs are bad. So yeah, I got pretty much everything I wanted to get knocked down, which was good because the goldenrods were taking over again. I'll go over here and show you a little patch that I'm just going to leave alone if I get these trees taken down this year. But I pretty much got all this down here cut all the way back by the back fence. I left a little bit up into this little area back up in here. So yeah, it was a couple good hours of mowing, if not some more. I don't know what time I started, but I got a lot of limbs down out here. Some of them are pretty good size. Now I used to take my front end loader off when I would mow because it helps when I'm getting closer to the fences and whatnot, but I was using it today to push some of this stuff around so I could mow where these big limbs. Hell, that's pretty much almost the top of a tree laying right over there. So yeah, knocking this stuff down, you see all this. This is all goldenrod. And if I let that stuff go, it'll look like these right back over here. This would mosey across. Like I said, I'm 6'3" if I can stand up straight. And that's probably all of 7 foot right there. So you see these things down through here. Like I said, once I get bees back on the property, leaving these little patches of goldenrod isn't going to hurt my feelings. But for now, I'd rather not see them all throughout my pastures. Yeah, let's go over here. We'll peek at some other spots. All right, we're up near the back of the farm now. So you see this cedar tree right here that looks like it's seen better days. Just to the right of it is a big dead sumac. There's a pile of them right there, and they're all in this area where I was cutting them down and trying to keep them from falling on the neighbor's fence. We've been fairly unsuccessful. This whole back run of fence needs to be replaced all the way down. You see the barn there. I at least need to get it to that corner. Yeah, I haven't seen the farmer's cows over there recently, but he does let them in there every now and then, and they seem to leave the fence alone. I got a big brush pile right here I need to burn. So yeah, it's needing some love, but yeah, I mowed all that down there. Yeah, here's some more goldenrod. I'd like to leave some of this. I mean, there is a little bit of habitat back here that I don't mind sharing. I'll get back here when I'm mowing and I'll jump a big doe, and which tells me she's probably fawned up here, but I haven't seen any babies this year. What do we got over here? Something caught my eye. It's either it was a mouse. I didn't see any snakes today, which is surprising. Normally I'll stir a few up. Yeah, who knows? Not really dressed to have a snake climb up my leg. But yeah, I backed in through here and cleared some of this out, but this is all, like I said, 7 foot tall or better of this goldenrod. And there's just kind of a little run through here, but this tree's dead. I mean, it's still got some green on it, but yeah, it's hurting. The woodpeckers are tearing it up. These are all those damn sumac trees. Walnut right here. Another walnut right there. So, big walnut in here. This whole big mess right here and this tree over here, that's all osage. And that thing is a beast. Let's go see if the fruits are falling. And I just walked through a big spider web. That's always my favorite. I know I saw some fruits on the ground up by the sow paddock. I'm not seeing any out here. I don't want to get up in there. First year we moved in, I was out here messing around and found a huge wasp's nest up in this osage here. I do not want to get in there and discover another one. Oh, there's a fruit right there. You see that green lumpy looking thing? That's what an osage fruit looks like. And those things will start dropping and hitting the ground. And the animals love them. I'll even find the horses out here. That old horse we have, he went down colic and we thought we were going to lose him. Got the vet to come over and we got a tube down in his belly and got some salt water in there to get him back up on his feet. And she said, walk him for a little while and then come back out and check on him. So I walked him for about half an hour, went inside, and this was well after dark, and came back out, couldn't find him. I was like, oh man, this horse is going to be somewhere and he's going to be down. So I grabbed my flashlight and come out here in the pasture and started looking for him. And his behind was over here in this tree eating osage fruits. So I told him I guess we dodged the bullet with him getting put down, because that was the last thing the vet said when she left. If you walk him and he goes down again, call me and I'll come out and put him down. So I guess he just had a little indigestion there and needed some osage fruit to settle it. But anyway, yeah, the pasture looks good now. Osage is not, or the goldenrod's knocked down. You know, there's some, this is that part of the farm down here that the water will run through. And once you hit the fence, see where this tree's at, the fence is right there, and up the other side of that hill is the neighbor's farm with all his cattle. Here's the back fence right here. So we're pretty good. I mean, it's a nice little chunk of land we're very blessed to have, and I'm doing my best to maintain it. What happens? But having some ruminants out here would definitely help with revitalizing this pasture. I mean, I can do it on the tractor. It's just time and money. My time and, you know, the fuel I'm putting into it outside of the cost of the tractor. But yeah, I probably mowed for 3 hours today. I'm still not done. I got a few of these little parts I'm going to do with the zero turn, because it's up by the fence and it just helps me keep the hot wire maintained. But anyway, we'll check back in later.
Yep, there it is.
Ah. Let's try to get this sorted. Astrid. All right, let me see if I can get this figured out. Well, Astrid and I managed to get the squirrel out. I'll leave it alone for now. It looks like a little fox squirrel. Well, happy Sunday, everybody. It's been an interesting morning already. We had a little squirrel get in the house Astrid was enjoying that. So it was kind of my own fault. I opened the back door over here. I can swing that around, and if I can point in the right direction, I opened that door because there's a little squirrel in the patio, and thought I'd see if Astrid would run it off. And she run out there and run it right into the house. So all good times. We managed to get it out, and I'm about to go out here and start clipping some of this fence down and get these animals fed for the morning. They are looking hungry. So anyway, I'll catch up with you here in a bit. Yeah, not to overcomplicate this process, it's pretty easy. I got my master key, and I'm just snipping the woven wire along the fence post here. I'll come back and clean the rest of that up as I adjust my hot wire. But just being able to knock this down, this is one of the worst parts where the fence will ground out. And plus, it's just nice to be able to walk over right into the boar paddock. So I definitely am probably gonna have to run another piece of wire through here just to make sure that they don't try to get out. Of course, there's not really much over here for them. So, but the grass is always greener on the other side. We got a nice little pile of wire going. Got a pretty good bit of that knocked down. Not too much left. Only a couple spans between the posts. Like I said, I probably need to run an extra wire here. Here's that solar charger I'm using, by the way. The Patriot Solar Guard 155. And I have had this on the same battery. It's got to be over 5 years now, because I had pigs on my other property before I brought them out here. Hey, Romeo. So yeah, just a couple little runs here left. Get pulled down. It'll make it a lot easier to mow this little fence line here and keep that knocked back and off the wire. So just a quick update. It's a little breezy out here. Sorry if the wind's loud. All that wire's down. Little things make a big difference. Now I just got to get in here with the tractor and pull these T-posts that I don't need here. Big pile of wire up there to haul that off to the landfill. But that's it for that one. Next big project today is to get Lemon Girl right here over into that farrowing pen by the lovebirds. So I think she's a little further along than Juliet is, so I'm going to make sure she's got some space to herself. And if I get some time this afternoon or tomorrow, I'll be up in the barn working on the farrowing pen. But for now, if we have to, she can farrow in that hut like she did last time, and I'm sure she'll be just fine. Well, it is now officially Sunday afternoon. We got some pigs moved around here. Obviously, we know the lovebirds, Hazelnut and Frankfurter. Why can I never remember your name, dude? Furman. We got Lemon put in here with the sprouting corn stalks. She'll probably knock all this down in a couple days. Still got 10 babies. We got Juliet and her little farrowing pen. You can see her teat line there. She's really she's really starting to show. She's not really wanting me to mess with her right now, so I've been leaving her alone. But at least we got her separated out, and all is well. 5 sows in the sow paddock, 4 boars and a Francine in the boar paddock with the wire taken down. It's a different view from the house now, that's for sure. So yeah, we got Romeo some ivermectin. He doesn't look real bad. He just doesn't look like I think he should right now. Romeo right here closest to us. He's a little lean on his front quarters. I don't like how his back is looking. But Darby and Wiz are looking great. I think Timber looks fine as well. Of course, Francine, she's just loving life right now. So anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap this video up. It's probably getting a little long. Once again, you got any questions about Kunekunes, let us know. We're always willing to talk pigs. If you got any recommendations or things that you think we can do better, or stuff that's worked on your farm, we're more than happy to hear it. Like I said, we don't claim to know everything, and we sure aren't too old to stop learning, even though right now I'm feeling like 75 easy. But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate all of y'all who have watched our other videos. Yeah, it's just another beautiful day on the farm. We dodged the bullet on rain. So yeah, but I think I've had enough. It's humid and it's hot. I'm a soup sandwich, so I'm out of here. Y'all take care, and we'll catch y'all next time.